from the 25-yard line. And it all starts with the guy that we talked about. The talk he gave his guys, and he leads that great offensive line for the Tide. First down. And the throw is complete. And it's Devontae Smith right off the bat. And he's got about 8 yards on the opening snap. Najee Harris. Nice spin move. First down. Still going up to the 45-yard line. Center official out of the way. And does. And they jumped offside. Landon Dickerson says was the nose Neil Farrell. If he's right, it's a first down.
Offside with contact, defense number 92. The 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
And that is down at the 45 of LSU.
Extra offensive lineman in the game.
And 2 tight ends in play action. Jones rifles it down the middle to Mechie. And Mechie's got it all the way down to the 20-yard line. Billingsley, number 19, another tight end in motion. Najee Harris inside the 10, the 5, the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. The 18th rushing touchdown for number 22.
And as I said, sometimes we talk about the big three, Devontae Smith and Najee Harris, that guy number 22 right there, and Mac Jones. But that offensive line just cleared them out.
He's hit them all this year so far, all 52 out of a Mac Jones hold. And it's up and perfect. Well, quite an opening drive for Alabama.
With Finley for the start, but he did say that they will be using Max Johnson throughout this evening. TJ Finley opening up the first couple plays here in his series. The pass play to the tight end, Tariq Gilbert. TJ Finley once again connecting.
Eric Gilbert.
There you go, Brad.
Hi, Jamie.
Good to have you back.
I knew you wanted my job. One.
LSU loves to go hurry up on 3rd and 4th short yardage.
Here they go. And try to bounce it outside, and I think he got just enough. Second effort. Now the head linesman comes in, and he does not have it spotted as a first down. 14-yard line. And they didn't.
Nothing.
Wow. What a stop. Christian Harris was the first guy there, and that'll make a head coach, a defensive-minded head coach, a happy man.
So you could the running back. They decided to go the running back off tackle. Didn't work.
Play fake. Mac Jones firing complete. Got it to Billingsley, and he's all the way out across the 40. He's becoming a big part now, all of a sudden, of this Alabama offense.
You know, in stride.
So first down to the pickup of 27 to the 42. Here's a toss sweep. Najee Harris with blockers in front. Broke one tackle. Now he turns on the speed, and he's all the way to the 31-yard line before he flies in to the LSU bench.
And it's going to
tonight, including Devontae Smith and now Najee Harris. At the 15, a little toss. Devontae Smith with Mechie blocking down the sideline. He's got it down inside the 5.
How about as pretty as this play designed by Steve Sarkisian?
Both set in there now on second down and goal inside the 1. Najee Harris. Big pile up at the goal line. No signal yet.
LSU holding up the football. Coach Jones.
After review, the runner stretched the ball across the goal line with possession, resulting in the touchdown.
So Najee Harris did what we thought, what Gene thought, and what Najee thought. Up and good. Finley takes a moment on 3rd down and 8. Takes the handoff. He's in trouble immediately. Trying to get away and can't. They'll bring him down at the 25. Daniel Wright, one of the first guys there.
So hard to argue. They're veterans. They've got a package. They believe it, and they've got a lot of weapons.
This time LSU equal to the task. Jacoby Stevens again leading the charge on Najee Harris. Billingsley in motion. The throw is out to Billingsley for an easy first down. And Derek Stingley has to bring him down, but he's going to move the chains again.
Look, this season or this game?
Just this game, but he's close to perfect on the season. He wants more right here.
He's got it.
Going to go long, got a wide open touchdown to Billingsley. That was too easy.
Yeah, Devontae Smith goes from left to right, and Billingsley goes from right to left. They all cover number 6. Watch this one goes across. Was it Mechie? Yes, it was Mechie. Excuse me, number 8. Watch Mechie go one way, and then Billingsley comes the other way. 3 go with Mechie. No one goes with Billingsley.
And the extra point is good. So another good-looking drive by. Second down, less than 1. And they pick it up as we get another updated playing in his hometown. Harris a double clutch, got the pass complete. Tough tackle there on Boutte. He's going to be really close to the first down. And a flag.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense number 8. 15-yard penalty added to the run, first down.
Well, I guess Christian was a little too excited playing at home.
Young in my NFL career, they said when those guys are coming across like that, throw them an egg, not a rock. Something easy to catch.
Well, that time he threw another pretty good rock.
Yep, you can throw a rock to the outside. Those are catchable.
Might be one more play before the end of the quarter, and it'll be a first down quarterback sneak for TJ Finley. Finley in the LSU backfield. Finley to throw, rifles it down the middle. On his way is Kayshon Boutte, touchdown. That's the way you start the second quarter.
And the key word was rifle, and Boutte was wide open.
Apparently not. Extra point is up and good. 2 tight end set for Alabama. On the give is Robinson. Robinson goes out for what looks like a first down. Jamie's got more on Jabril Cox.
In this defense.
Well, he only went 45-1 for North Dakota State as they won 3 championships when he was there. Mac Jones going deep. Devontae Smith is gone. Touchdown, Alabama. How many times have we said that this year? A lot.
Again, the receivers for Alabama, it's something that Sarkisian MO. They like to take their receivers and switch their routes. Watch how the inside guy goes outside and the outside guy comes inside, and it's a bust by LSU.
A lot of defensive backs this year. And Reichert in for the point after. 9th touchdown in the last 4 games for that guy.
And he didn't confuse Mac Jones. He knew
this game last year. Keep your head in the game. Finley scans the field, rifles it down the middle, and Surtain is all wrapped up with Jenkins. Incomplete, and Jenkins still down. Made the hit. I don't know that it was helmet to helmet, but
personal foul, targeting, defense number 3.
Okay, it was.
The previous play is under further review.
I thought he got him in the helmet there, Ness, as he came down. Receiver goes down. Helmet, shoulder pad to the helmet. It's going to be close, isn't it?
Yeah. John Emery off the left side, and a nice run by Emery. A blocker in front. John Emery going to take it to the house. Touchdown, LSU. Best run of maybe the year for LSU offensively.
And exactly what they needed to stay in this football game. Not only a score, that's number 1, blocked very well up front. Rosenthal, number 51 on the edge. Left tackle does his job. And then downfield, Boutte does a great job.
Extra point is up and good. Both teams with quick striking offenses, and
I believe
Robinson and Harris both in the backfield. Now Robinson clears out. Jones looked at him And now throws back the other way. What a catch by Najee Harris. And he's still going, and he got a first down. You got to be kidding me.
Yeah, it was designed the whole way. Throwback screen the whole way.
For Mac Jones, including 2 more touchdowns. Plenty of time here. Deep for Devontae Smith in stride again. And goodbye again. Devontae Smith touchdown.
My.
You run out of things to say about that combination.
Well, it's the play they've been running all year again. They fake the block, does Devontae, and then he wheels down the sideline. Fake the block and go to the outside. Looks like it's going to be a wide receiver screen. Nope. And he bleeds. He runs into Jacoby Stevens, number 7, his own player, and that's where he turns the ankle.
Extra points.
Curious, though, that he's not matching up against Smith on the inside. Aren't you? It's costing him.
He might be done matching up with him all night. Who knows? Here's a
Beautiful throw.
And a good one to Torrey Carter.
Torrey Carter not played the last.
Third down and thus far, but this is a big one. 3rd and 14. Pressure coming up the middle. The ball is out. Finley trying to get back on top of it and does, but it's going to be 4th down as he had it stripped out of there by Christian Barmore.
It was the big 3 last year, and they still got a big one right now in Devontae. 2 good running backs they had.
Here's Jones from his own end zone. He's still perfect. And by the way, you can add 3 more touchdowns to those numbers we just showed you. That was coming into the game. Earn this one. Jones back to the completion now to Devontae Smith. Smith in the open field trying to outrun everybody. Stingley giving chase. He'll bring him down, but not before he's to the 25-yard line.
Remember a year ago when they had easy throw by Mac to Devontae Smith.
Yeah, the median became a 49-yard gain, and here is Brian Robinson. Cuts up, and he's got the first down at the 15-yard line.
Wants to.
Billingsley in there basically is a wide receiver again to the bottom of your screen. Jones scans the field, throws incomplete, intended for Harris, and it'll be 4th down on the year. He'll try 30-yard attempts to add to the Alabama lead, and he's got it. Will Reichard playing with tonight compared to last year. 3rd and 5. Look out, TJ. Throws complete. Oh, he's out of bounds. Intended for Gilbert. Just couldn't get his foot down. This is an ongoing college football record of 35 points or more, and now 22 straight games. And we're, by the way, not till halftime yet. Najee Harris into the secondary. Down to the 35-yard line. Damone Clark and Stingley brought him down, but Mac Jones, a little bit of pressure this time, rifles it across the middle to Mechie, and a first down at the 20. At the 20. Jones goes to the end zone. Oh, what a catch! Devontae Smith, touchdown Alabama.
Holy cow.
Okay.
This is jaw-dropping.
Yeah, you don't even know what to say sometimes.
Good coverage, great coverage. One-handed to unbelievable.
Well, he got his 200 back in fashion, didn't he? What a catch. We've seen him do this for basically 3 years, but and another touchdown pass for Mac Jones. Another one for number 6, his 3rd of the night.
You know, that works at any level. I mean, you're covered that much.
Something in the last 20 seconds. 3rd down, a long yard, and in and out of the hands of the intended receiver.
And now they're going to have to punt.
Yeah, Keisha 0 for 3 since a 2 for 4 start. Their 3rd down conversions. Finley, heavy pressure again, steps up, rolls to throw, and incomplete. It was intended for Jenkins, and it's 3 and out.
That's that look, that 3 down linemen, 3 different, like a defensive back and 2.
Face the Alabama offense again with their opening march of the 3rd quarter, and Najee Harris has got a first down. All heads turn at the exact same time. They even do that efficiently. Jones going to go deep. Double coverage out there, and almost caught anyway by Mechie. Had his hands on it, but couldn't hold it.
He did. It's a perfect throw. Great cover.
A dynamic person in the backfield that he brought to the table. Finley pulled that one down, and now he's going down. Will Anderson will drop him, along with Byron Young,
Pressures the
quarterback.
pocket with Brian Young. They just got one right after another.
He's got two sacks tonight.
Yep.
And they're coming after him again. Throws on the run and right in front of the LSU bench. And a pass intended for Butte. Tiger Stadium, Alabama, first down from the 41. Mac Jones getting a little heat down the middle, competes it to Devontae Smith. And another first down and a pickup of 12 or 13 more.
So this
Najee comes all the way across the field in motion. Jones down the middle, complete to Forrestall. No, it's Bolden. Bolden lost the ball. And Stingley picks it up on one hop. Slade Bolden had it stripped out, and LSU's got it back.
Slade Bolden did everything right that time. They called the play for him. He's another one of those Louisiana kids that went to Alabama.
Gilbert's been quiet since early in the game when he had a couple of catches. This throw to Emery, and just a little bit short of the first down. Dylan Moses made the stop.
I was just pausing to say like that time he just kind of flicked it to him, didn't fire it at him.
And quarterback sneak will get LSU the first down. Trying to rip the ball out of there, but
especially your important players as fresh as possible.
Finley loads and goes on a crossing route again, and there is Gilbert. Did he have it taken away from him? Looked like he had it and then had it ripped out by the Alabama defender. And I think that's Christopher Allen who was covering him. And the officials haven't given us a call on it yet.
Allen on the tackle, another one of those Louisiana players. Boy, he does seem like he has the football there, doesn't he?
Yeah. And now we're going to hear the final tally.
After review, the ruling is a fumble recovered by the defense. The ball will be placed at the 34-yard line or will be first down. Please reset the game clock to 6 minutes and 58 seconds.
It's a big-time play by Christopher Allen right there, no doubt about it. Great hit.
Still watching Alabama in prime time.
And Devontae with 2:31. And that's Brian Robinson. Broke one tackle, cuts it upfield. And a first down.
Allegate had a shot at him, but
20-20, but now what? Devontae Smith in motion on third down and 6. Jones is going to throw it out in a flat. And it's Robinson. Had the first down, I think. With his forward progress, Jabril Cox knocked him back about 5 yards. Do have a first down at the 11-yard line. Najee Harris blasts off the left side and cruises to an Alabama touchdown. His third of the night. Boy, nobody touched him.
they went left again behind Leatherwood and Brown.
This season, as Reichard's in for the point after. Up and good. So the most points ever by an Alabama team against an LSU team.
And was back this year, and they've now filled admirably. Much better now watching them than at the beginning of the year.
And here's a first down throw to Trey Palmer.
In his face, Max Johnson does a good job of getting this ball. Rusher coming right at him. Delivers it right on stride, and that's when Palmer could turn up one of the faster receivers for LSU.
But as Gary said, Surtain was the only guy coming back that had a lot of experience and was a starter. That's first down throw to Trey Bradford by Miami. Your uncle's got to recruit you. Woo! Big hit. Put on.
Out as the game was going on. It was pretty interesting to listen to it all take place.
Little did we know that Jamie was doing a better job of it than I was. Winding down the third quarter, Johnson hit his guy in the hands, but Jenkins couldn't hold it.
Yep, ball was slightly behind, and Malachi Moore continued.
He had a 45-yarder and 4 extra points in last year's game from 52 yards out. Got it.
Nice.
Cade York hanging in there.
Tell the starters. They're going to finish off this drive, I think, before we see Bryce Young and some of the backups.
And they keep it on the ground to Brian Robinson. He's got the first down and more as he continues to run hard. Here in the fourth quarter, welcome you back to the booth. And that's about it, because now Bryce Young is in at quarterback. And Brian Robinson still running it in for Najee Harris and takes it almost down to the 20-yard line. Very close to a first down. So Mac Jones. Robinson a little dancing around, but he does get the first down as Alabama's right back in the red zone. You know, coming into this year,
they're in the playoffs.
Low snap. Handled well, though, and Robinson blasts his way for a first down. Inside the 10, around the 7. Third down, a goal. Back at the 16. Bryce Young to the end zone. Almost intercepted by Stingley. It was intended for Devontae Smith. And in his extra points, this will be from 34 yards out. And he's got it up and good to make it 55.
Yeah, well, I blame my mother and a little bit my husband, but I can't blame him because it's his birthday too.
Jamie's birthday Thursday and her husband Sam's yesterday. And meanwhile, Brooke looked a lot happier in that family photo than she did with Santa today. The Max Johnson running the show here. Fires on a crossing route. Got it to Carter. And Torrey Carter with the first down. Here if you missed it. Their win over Tennessee in our first game of a doubleheader on CBS. Alabama is 9:38 away from wrapping up the West. And the two best teams in the SEC should be a lot of fun. Johnson on the carry. He got the first down. Go back to that graphic again.
At least at the worst, incomplete. Throw it away, get second and 10.
3 receivers to his left, and the left-hander's in trouble. And was not a good landing as he goes down, and hopefully he's okay. And he's picked up his sack total tonight, I'll tell you that
Here's
much.
that look again. 3 down linemen, 6-man front, and they bring the free safety.
In a hurry, and a crossing route is complete. And Boutte trying to spin his way for a first down, gets thrown out by Malachi Moore, about a yard shot.
Too deep before he blitzed.
And Johnson pick up the first down on the sneak. He can, as forward progress got it for him anyway. Yep, now we're getting a little chippy. Some frustration. First down, LSU. Johnson, quick throw, catch, and close to another first down as Boutte might have it. Bradford, he's got the first down, and more down at the 5, maybe the 4. It'll be first and goal.
3, 6'4", 240, 50 pounds, and they can run.
Johnson bobbled the snap, got to try to get rid of it. Somehow left-handed it out of there as Malachi Moore was draped all over him. Bradford flushes out of the backfield as a wideout.
Quarterback draw.
Or go to the tight end. It almost one-handed it. Surtain was there, number 2 on number 2. And it's incomplete, and Alabama will take over on downs.
The pride of this Alabama defense got a big lead, but they didn't want anybody scoring on them. They gave up 2 in the first half. Interviewed after the game, they're going to talk a lot about last year's game, seeing, and deservedly so. LSU, you know, I mean, they deserve that win to celebrate on their turf, but I think that's stuck in their craw.
Yeah. Bryce Young on the give. And here's a big hole. And all the way into the secondary goes Jace McClellan again. And he's going to be a good one, it appears, as he's getting more and more time here in the last 2 or 3 weeks.
A good job to try to get everybody to play all 10 games.
And here's a first down run by Roydell Williams. They're going to have a couple more. Well, there's going to have more than a couple more first-round draft choices off this team too.
I tell you, the other team that's very interesting when you look at that weeks.
Yeah, we got Army Navy, and then we got the SEC championship game. Bryce Young takes a knee. Alabama will go to 9-0, and they've won 97 straight games against unranked opponents. And if you're worried about Najee Harris with that towel, he did have a heating pad on the inside. I told you his hands were cold. He's from California.
That's right.
It's probably 40 degrees out here right now. So the payback from a year ago is complete for the Crimson Tide. And LSU drops to 3-5.